2024 reading for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus signs. Do check out your placements to get a message that most resonates with you. I'm not telling you what to do. The Oracle's not telling you what to do. Ultimately, you have free will. Therefore, you make the best decision for you and those involved. If you're cross-watching or you yourself, Aries, feel that the roles are in the reverse, please reverse them. Take what applies and leave what doesn't. It's a general reading, not a private reading, so it may resonate, may not resonate. Please be aware of that. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating. It is greatly appreciated. Starting off with the Eight of Wands. There could be something happening quickly, maybe a move. This could even be messages. We'll see. You have the Empress crossing that, which is about growth, expansion, even self-worth. You have the Queen of Swords in the foundation, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy. I almost feel like the Queen of Swords is like knowing something for certain or being very serious about something. You have the Knight of Cups in the past, a charming energy, the Moon on your mind, Pisces energy. So this could be uncertainties, fears, the subconscious, not seeing things very clearly. Almost like thinking the worst too with the Moon card. And you have the Strength card as your outcome, which is about being strong. It's about taming a situation. I almost feel like it's a softer energy than this Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Disappointment, heartache. Something bothering you here on your mind. Let's see, what is this? Eight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. So two eights here, which are linked to the Strength card. This can be about work, effort that's been put in or that is being put in. Working on moving something. Could be communications in regards to work. Bottom of the deck with the Four of Cups could be something that you're dissatisfied with, bored with. Maybe it's another chance at something, but you're unsure if this is what you want. Or maybe if something is working out. What is the Empress? Why is that crossing? Wheel of Fortune, a change, good luck. All right, let's keep going. What is the Queen of Swords? Oh, two cards. Eight of Swords. We'll take this Two of Wands out too. So the Eight of Swords with the Two of Wands, maybe there's something here again that's sitting on your mind. Maybe you're stuck about or you're stuck on. Could be a decision here. The next move to make. I almost feel like it's wanting to move something forward, wanting something good, new. That Empress. And for some of you, it could be that you're dealing with a feminine energy, maybe even a mother figure with the Empress. Or you yourself feeling like you're not getting to the level that you want to be, because that's the challenge here, the Empress. With the Knight of Cups in the past, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is self-sufficient. It's somebody who's worked to attain what she has, or even doesn't even have to be like that she physically worked for it. It could be that, you know, her personality got her to where she needed to be. Nine of Pentacles is a card of self-worth as well. And it's clarifying the Knight of Cups. For some of you, maybe in the past, there was a suitor or there were many. Maybe in the past, you felt really good about yourself. Why is the moon here on your mind? Seven of Swords. Something hidden. Moon, Seven of Swords. Could be avoiding saying something. Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So if in the foundation you have the Queen of Swords, somebody who has been either hurt way too many times, seeing things how they are, not really putting in, like she is nurturing, but there's definitely this wall up. But on your mind, I don't know if you're hiding certain feelings or a softer side of you. Maybe there's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you're thinking about. Maybe there's some sort of feelings you want to reveal. What is the Strength? Ten of Swords. Four of Wands. I almost feel like if the Ten of Swords is that something has ended, this is moving with your head held high with the Strength card, having courage, having the strength to keep going. But for some, it almost feels like the opposite. It's like a situation that makes you suffer, but feeling secure in it, or it has to do with a home environment. Knight of Swords. Or maybe you're holding yourself back from moving something quickly or from saying something. Why the Three of Swords? Six of Pentacles. Tell me more. Maybe you feel like you've given a lot to a situation. Six of Wands. Two cards linked to the Lovers. Did you feel good about a situation that now it's leaving you heartbroken? Queen of Wands, that's you. Let me get three cards just to clarify the whole reading. The Hangman, so awareness or maybe a sudden realization. Well, not sudden realization because that would be more of the Tower. But it is an awareness with the Hangman. The High Priestess and the Ten of Pentacles. This can have to do with something long-term. It could even be a marriage for some, family, what you really want long-term. For some of you, I almost feel like a sense of feeling taken advantage of, or how things were working because you were the one working at it. Maybe you were passionate in working something out, working together with somebody. So you have two pages coming out now. There could be communication between you and another person. It could be about your values, what you really want, in a commitment. Some sort of change here. I don't know. Hey, Katie. I do feel like there's something positive here. With the 2 pages here, it could be possible that there is communication that brings about some sort of change. I also feel like there's fears here. Expectation. 6 of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is about working something out. For some of you, there is something here like looking for something better. Even if it's not in this particular situation, that's what you want to manifest. You know how sometimes we're manifesting something different, but we're something different in our particular situation, and then something different does happen, but it's just not in this situation. It's a whole new thing that is brought in. I mean, look at the bottom of the deck. The World, the Fool, the Sun, the 2 of Cups. So this is either ending a particular cycle or accomplishing something. This is taking a leap, a risk. This is clarity and happiness. And here's a connection. For some of you, it's telling somebody something and it puts them in some sort of mood that maybe they realize something. For some of you, it's dealing with somebody very stubborn, but they're actually very upset, very sad on how things are going. Maybe even wondering if this was a breakup, maybe wondering if you'll even accept them back. Maybe going back and forth. Do I do this? Do I not? Again, if you're dealing with a stubborn person, of course, there's this back and forth. Maybe even this, I'm not going to do anything. But I feel like there is an opportunity here for that to happen. So there could be, stubborn is an understatement. So look at the cards that just came out here. This is looking at time and money or energy that was invested into a particular situation, how much you've nurtured this, how much it's grown. There is truth or clarity or communication. And then you have the 8 of Cups, 3 of Cups, and the 10 of Cups here. So to me here, there's a 5 of Cups and there's a 7 of Cups about a relationship. So I don't know if it's like regret or a yearning or some sort of sadness, maybe even feeling confused on how things are going to go. But this 8 of Cups is an emotional detachment to go towards a happier feeling. So that's how we manifest when we're focusing on a particular emotion and constantly feeling that. And if it doesn't feel good, it's like, okay, let me move towards an emotion that feels better. So think about something that feels better. Do something that feels better. That's moving towards something that's joyous, a celebration. And then leading ultimately to the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment between you and others or another person. Bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles. Or did I take this out of the bottom of the deck? There might be this push and pull as well. Because the Seven of Wands is about standing your ground. Look, the Lover's card is right there. Nine of Wands, feeling exhausted. Page of Swords, Two of Swords. There's the Nine of Cups. Aries, for some of you, you dealt or are dealing with somebody who is so comfortable, who is so comfortable in your goodness. Let's say, right, this is you. Wow, push, pull, exactly. This is the challenge. So it's possible, like I said, that somebody has gotten so used to you being this that maybe you feel taken advantage of or maybe taken for granted. And there's almost like with this Wheel of Fortune, this change, this level up. When am I going to get to this? Because I do feel on your mind there is love here with the Queen of Cups. But with the Moon and the Seven of Swords, it's like, I don't even want to feel this, or I don't want to say this. I want to be more like the Queen of Swords. Or you have been, or you are, or whatever the case is. And I feel like with the outcome as the Strength card, for some of you, this whole situation just has helped you to level up, to be more in this Empress mode. And not in the sense of like, well, I'm going to act like, I don't want to curse, but I'm an Aries moon too, so we curse, right? I don't want to be a bitch, but the Strength card is knowing your worth, knowing the situation, and handling it properly, as opposed to being the Knight of Swords, which showed up with the card, which I'm not saying that you are. I mean, maybe you have handled situations like that and you've learned to handle them differently. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who handles a situation like that and you're like, let me see. Let me see how to handle the situation. Because with the Four of Wands, there is a sense of security there. Whether you live with this person, whether you're married to the person, or maybe there's a foundation that's already been built. And with the Ten of Swords, I feel like either maybe there's been a betrayal or just a suffering in general. Ay, ay. Three of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. I do feel, though, in this Queen of Swords mode that you're in right now, because it was in the foundation, I feel like it does bring about clarity for yourself. Because you know how sometimes we're blinded by these feelings. You know how when we take a step back from somebody and we don't deal with them for a little bit, or we're not giving this affection or intimacy or something like this, it kind of helps us to see things. It's kind of like, I want to be stereotypical a little bit. It's kind of like the situation of like, you know, when somebody is, you need to put boundaries with somebody. But then they come knocking at your door and they're like, hey, Aries, can I take you out? Hey, you know, or kind of like a, oh, let's get together. And then you're intimate. And then it's like, okay, well, everything is probably better now. Queen of Swords is not letting that blind you. For some of you, it's possible that you are dealing with or have Aquarius, Gemini, Libra in your chart. It doesn't have to be. Either or. She has her head above the clouds. That sword is knowing the truth, seeing the truth. It's being straightforward in communication, wanting the truth as well. But she is sticking out her hand. So she's not completely closed off. There is this, I'm here for you, but, you know, don't mess around. Don't round, you know? I've been going back and forth about personal readings. Maybe new year, new me kind of thing. I should do personal readings. Aries. With the Ace of Pentacles that was at the bottom of the deck, this is a seed to be planted. But I don't want you to be deceived. Look, King of Swords, the matching pair, 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands. So, and there's the Knight of Swords. Whoever you're dealing with, they don't have to be an air sign, but they could, or have it in their chart. They could be one who is like, they could even use the saying like, oh, I'm very logical about things. Or I see things the way that they are. Do you, though? Do you? Because when the Knight of Swords here, to me, when somebody acts like this, I feel like that's just deep down emotions that are buried within, that are kind of like being covered up by, I'm logical, I'm not emotional. Eight of Swords, stuck in the mind, feeling trapped. And then 10 of Wands, a burden. This person is stuck in their own head. And that's probably what you've dealt with a lot. Someone who's constantly stuck in their head, probably not even able to see a different perspective. I just thought of can't get their head out of there. 9 of Wands, the Fool, and the 2 of Wands. I do feel, though, Aries, that this person, they want to feel a little bit freer. But I don't think this even has anything to do with you. I think this is just in their own mind. They probably push away a good thing. Like I said before, stubborn, my way or the highway. No, it's like this. You probably say something. They're probably always on the defense, always an attack. But there is this sense of like, I want to be free from this. From their mind. I'm not saying from you. In their mind. Yeah. For some of you, this person, I don't know why I got this right away. For some of you, this person grew up very poor. Or grew up, I don't know, maybe taking care of a parent, a sick parent, or they themselves lacked a lot. Because you have the 5 of Pentacles here. For some of you, you yourself are feeling left out in the cold, or feeling like you've given so much and now you're depleted. And with the Temperance and the Star card, there's hope for this in replenishing, in, sorry, having things go a different way. Chariot, feeling guided, moving. There's some stress, though. Now, with what I was saying with the 5 of Pentacles, hold on, let me see what time it is. Okay. With the 5 of Pentacles, for some of you, you're both being triggered by each other because it's not even, it's, you know how when we take things personally, it's so much harder when we don't take things personally. So if somebody we loved were to be like, you know what, you need to lose a few pounds, you're getting kind of heavy, you'd be offended, right? But if a stranger said that to you, you'd be like, who the F do you think you are? Like, okay, whatever. And then you go about your day, you don't even think about it. Maybe it'll pop up here and there. But when it's somebody close to you, because we take it personally, right? Because we know them personally. So it makes sense that we take it like that. However, sometimes there are things we cannot take personally because even though we're experiencing them personally, it's in our physical reality. It's bringing up emotions that do hurt us. There was a meme that I actually saw that has to do with this. We come together with somebody, and usually it's our inner child interacting with their inner child. So if they're an inner child who grew up very impoverished, didn't have anything, and you grew up maybe with a sense of, maybe you didn't have everything, but there was a sense of security, and they approach you, let's say that because of that, they were very greedy about whatever they had. So they have this inability to share. So now as they get older, I don't know, maybe they don't want to share the particular feelings, or they don't actually want to share what they have with you. Maybe they feel that they saw something in you with the 9 of Pentacles in the past. Wow, they have everything. Maybe you are rich, I don't know. And they saw that. Or maybe they saw that when you work towards something, you achieve it. I feel like I'm talking too much. But Aries, I do feel though, it's difficult dealing with stubborn individuals. And sometimes though, sometimes we deal with these situations because that is within us. And we could be like, oh no, I'm not like that. But if you were dealing with somebody who is like you, it's very possible that you would be stubborn. I'm saying you don't take it like you. I'm saying you in general, so this applies to me too. Because I think, like, if somebody were to behave the same way that I behave towards them, like the good things that I do, I don't know. If I were to look at it, I'd probably be like, oh, I'd love it, whatever. But if we actually really look at it, it's very possible that I'd probably take advantage of that. There'd probably be a moment where I'm like, oh, you know what? You got this. And still be appreciative. But do you get what I'm saying? The complications of life. It's not even the complications. It's just the way that we look at certain things. Anyway, to conclude, Aries, with the Strength card as your outcome, I feel like you handle a situation maybe even in a way that surprises yourself. Because you've gained certain tools with shit that you had to deal with. I also feel like if this is resonating and you're dealing with a particular person, thank you, Katie. I'm glad that you like the reading. If this is resonating, I do feel that this person holds you close. Like I said about the whole poor thing, it's almost like you are richness to them. They don't want to let that go. But sometimes it's so hard to break away from a pattern. Think about if you had an addiction. If you had an addiction and you want to get out of this addiction, it's hard, right? So when we're not aware of certain patterns that we have, somebody could tell us. You could tell this person, listen, you're stubborn AF. Why don't you just let certain things go? Let me take control of certain things, or can we collaborate together? Can we just work together? Can we compromise? And this person is like, no, it has to be like, of course we're going to take it personally because, hey, I live my life too. I have feelings too. But if we look at the other person, it's possible that, again, if they never had anything before, 5 of Pentacles, They want to hold on to this sense of like, I have something, but then again, we can't always just feel bad for people, right? Add both together, it's even harder. Yeah, absolutely. But then again, we can't always just be like, oh, I understand you. Oh, all right. Because then we get stepped over, right? We lack our own boundaries. But our boundaries don't have to be something harsh and critical and to teach you a lesson. No. Oh, you don't want to compromise. All right, well, this doesn't feel good to me, so I'm either going to do it this way, and if you don't like it, then talk to me to compromise. If there is absolutely no compromise, then maybe you yourself can figure something out. And okay, well, you know what? For the time being, I'll do it like this, or we can do this until I get pissed off. And if I can't deal with it anymore, but you saw that I was trying, we're going to have to come back to this conversation and change a few things. And if not, sometimes we have to, hey, lay down the law. Like, hey, this is how it is. This is how I feel. If you're not going to take it into consideration, but I'm taking you into consideration, then this is not working. This is not even healthy. You know, the world doesn't just revolve around you. Although we are living in our shoes and yada yada, but you come together with another person. It's two worlds coming together. Anyway, Aries, I'm going to leave it there. If you resonated with the reading, let me know down in the comments down below. Be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.